Moving along here at Hardrock MMA 99 at a 165-pound catch weight, Nick Maupin making his way up from Louisville, Area 502 MMA. 5 wins, 6 losses on his career. He's 30 years old. You'll see.
He's got Aaron Shekels,
Phil
Blake
Perkins.
O'Neill.
Maybe. I don't see Phil Perkins over there.
I don't see Phil Perkins. There he comes. He's on crutches.
It's a little slower. Needs to get maybe a little rascal scooter for him. But Maupin, an interesting guy, always brings the crowd. Fights a lot in Louisville, and we saw him down at Shepherdsville in his last fight. Hardrock MMA 92. 2-time Hardrock MMA lightweight title challenger. Lost both times to Keegan Agnew, though. But he's a guy who very, very well-rounded. Good BJJ, good on the ground. 4 wins via submission, including 2 of those via submission due to strikes. He's coming back here for the first time since September of 2017, so about a 10-month layoff, 9-month layoff. William Walters, 21 years old, representing the Immortal Way, fighting out of Mount Orab, Ohio. Coaches Sean Smith and Joe Collins. Also trains with Nick Wells, Smiley, fan favorite. The Hardrock MMA fight cards. Zach Wheeler, his teammate, was supposed to fight tonight, but not able to fight. I don't think he was injured. But he is a medically retired veteran. He was in the infantry, and he boxed for about 10 years, but fell in love with jiu-jitsu about 2 years ago, and has been doing jiu-jitsu ever since. So definitely see the striking, but if Maupin tries to take it to the ground, got to think that Walters has some grappling as well. Opponent has a lot more experience than him, though, does Walters. Yeah, 11 fights versus 3 fights. Walters also trains at Hard Knocks MMA. 21 years old, as we mentioned.
Walters giving his opponent the nice point when he comes in.
£165 catch weight bout here at Hardrock MMA 99. Nick Maupin in the black and white. William Walters in the black and camo. Rob Mooney is the referee for this one. Interesting, Walters was 5 pounds lighter, but he appears to have the bigger frame of the 2 fighters. Come out, both guys swinging. Walters lands a nice combination there. You can immediately see the boxing background.
Maupin is trying to get this to the ground into side control, or yes, looking at taking the back. We'll test that jiu-jitsu early, David McKinney.
Yeah, Maupin is pretty slick on the ground. You see him here with the back of William Walters. Walters trying to turn in, needs to turn to his right to break that body lock.
Maupin has trained for years under black belt Phil Perkins, very experienced on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you're turning under Phil Perkins. You're a slick dude. But, I mean, we've seen Maupin in the Hardrock cage a bunch of times. He's a very, very slick veteran guy. You see now the triangle.
Does he have it locked? I don't know that he has it in.
Not fully locked, but he looks like he's got the arm. This is going to be a tap.
Oh, wow. Very impressive win for Maupin.
You saw Walters with the transition there, got the sweep, but right into the triangle, and that's the That's the tough part about being more of a striker against a guy who has a ground game like Nick Maupin, especially a guy who has more than 5 times the amount, or almost 5 times the amount of fights you do.
Yeah.
Maupin moving up to 6-6.
Big win for Maupin.
Definitely needed that victory. Snaps a 2-fight losing streak. Always the huge crowd support for Maupin. Nick Maupin with the victory. As you mentioned, always the huge 502 support, even making their way up here to Northern Kentucky.
Pretty much no matter where we go. Nothing that'll make a Phil Perkins, who's walking around with crutches, feel better than one of his fighters, the black belt, than one of his fighters winning via triangle.
Might help that injury heal a little bit faster.